my drink's all the way over there. Got it. I'm a little bit. Oh, there's nothing left. I'm a little bit early today, okay? But we're home now. Hey, cool gamer. Hey, I'll be frank. We're home. Hey, pointer lover. Going to hop in a shower. Oops, sorry. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Hey, Vicky. But the kids went to take my parents' dogs for a walk with my husband, and my niece is with them. So I thought, well, I better go live now because I don't know how long the quiet will last. So, hey, Solo. Just to let you guys know, my flip-flops did not make it in the walk process. So again, I have decided to not become, hey, Amber, an ambassador for Dollar Tree because although they are cute, they are not made for hiking. So that was my story, but it was actually a lot of fun. We had a really good time, and we got a little bit of rain today, so I might not have to water my plants. Even better. So guys, I gotta tell you, I never know what's going on YouTube in the drama zone at all, ever. I'm just telling you right now. I don't ever know anything. So I don't know who's fighting who or. I did, Amber. Amber, not just flip flops. Legitimately, I got them at Dollar Tree. I wore them like for a week and they got really thin, and I thought, oh, they're still going to be great for hiking. I'm just going to wear them because we're going to be hiking in the water. No. The middle kept ripping out of the thing. Yeah, I let it go. I let it go. It was enough. So they didn't make it through the hike, and in turn, I've decided I cannot be an ambassador for Dollar Tree because I can't support their flip-flops. Tevas? Okay. We talked about getting into hiking a little bit more and stuff because we did have a good time, though I don't like bugs. But I gotta tell you, I'm pro DEET, so I like the bug spray that is going to kill every bug. Not a bug is going to touch me. That's what I want. Well, my husband brings out this bug spray that, like, basically, pointer lover, I'm telling you, it smelled way too good to be bug spray. And my mother-in-law gets the same, Vicky, I'm thinking that probably now, yeah, the same type of bug spray, and it smells too good to be bug spray. I am convinced that this bug spray actually attracts them. No bug spray should smell fruity. I want the DEET. I want the stuff that it might give me cancer, but there's not a mosquito that's going to touch me. That's what I want. Places with waterfall. Yes, we have some. Yeah, in hindsight, the water shoes I had here probably would have been better. So, you know, hindsight is 2020. It smells fruity, I'm telling you. And then my husband finds a snake, and I'm panicked. If you watch my hiking video, it's hilarious. I am scared to death of snakes. So I'm trying to run unalive away from the said snake that I didn't see, but they did, with my flip-flops, of which one is like flopping like this and now holding my foot in because it no longer operated. It was just it was funny though. It it is funny now, maybe not as funny then. But yeah, it smells way too fruity. Way too fruity to be anything. I will go back away. Oh my gosh, Amber. Yeah, I have my niece spending the night tonight, and I keep thinking, oh my goodness, like I love them, but one, it's just I don't know. Someone's always left out, and somebody's always fighting, and but we will see. So this week, let's plan this. Oh, okay, you hate bugs and snakes. Yeah, pointer lover, not a fan of bugs and not a fan of snakes. Love the waterfalls. Yeah, I'm more of a let's sit by the pool while mommy reads type of person. I'm fine that snakes have to exist, just not near me. And I'm fine with bugs if they don't come near me either. So, oh gosh, Amber, that's rough. That's rough. I hate when my son does that and he sets it randomly. Oh my goodness. Every time, guys, I'm not even gonna spiders. So I'm not even gonna be. I'm gonna be transparent. Every time I've gotten on YouTube this weekend, somebody's been crying, and that just sounded like I laughed, but it really is really sad. It Somebody's been crying every time I got on YouTube this weekend. Um, so I've been looking at the Dylan Rounds case, and after what I'll Be Frank and Sleuth Mom is going through, and like it's really awful, but right now I think we're going to stay as far away from that case as possible. I mean, Sleuth Mom is taking a lot of garbage. Yeah, yeah, Amber, I know. Um, from people, and I just think our little community we have here, whether it be 10 or 20 or 30 on a day, just it's kind of nice to just like it's just a I even saw that the family said that they're really not going to do any more updates unless it's through like law enforcement, like a concrete update. Because exactly, Pointer Lover, I have my opinions, and but it's just getting too much. It's just and when I saw what Sleuth Mom subs were like getting real life down and stuff, it's just not like we've seen those cases, guys. They don't end well, and the most important thing is that Dylan and Aiden are found, and so I respect his parents for saying that they're not going to come, like they're not going to keep releasing small bits of information, because we know in the YouTube world people take one thing and then they'll run with it, and it'll just become a mess. And so I'm like, let's just stay clear of that. There's enough cases. The one I wanted to, so I'm willing for you guys, if you have any cases you want to cover. Um, I'm not even gonna lie, I had never until this weekend heard of the West Memphis Three till Kathy Joe told me about it, and I think it'd be a really cool one to look into. Um, do you guys remember me telling you about Lisa Westbury too? So interestingly enough about her was she is the attorney in Tampa who was killed. Hey, Emily, and was Emily can attest. She's in Sleuth Moms. Where's Frank? He can attest to how out of control it got. And yeah, Pointer Lover, I was thinking that. And if you guys know Sleuth Mom, she's very fact based. She doesn't do drama, and so it really bothers me that this PI, and I have no beef with the PI. Kind of went after her subs. It's just unfortunate. But anyways, so Lisa Westbury is the attorney in Florida that was found by her 13-year-old son, with two police officers say it was with a gunshot wound above her mouth, and then another detective said it could have been a gash from a dog. Hi, One Red Rose. So it didn't sit right with me, and I was like, so the coroner or whatever the medical examiner came back and said it's actually going to be a criminal investigation. Yeah, I think so too, Solo. And Kathy Joe gave me a whole bunch for it to look into. So the interesting thing, and I find it very unfortunate because I feel like I know the direction this case is going on. Lisa, right? So her kid finds her. Two detectives say it's a gunshot. One says a dog bite. Okay, I know that gashes look similar. I know that gashes from dog bites are bad. My mom got bit really bad by one, but there's a pretty significant difference, right? So as I looked more on Facebook trying to find any information, so here's the problem. She was a lawyer, right? So, well, it turns out one of her friends on Facebook, let me read you what she wrote. And this is where I started to say, yeah. So again, everyone said, I mean, everyone that knew her said she was the sweetest woman. She cared so much about people, but that she had really become like showing up for court, run down. She was, looked like she hadn't showered or, similar to why I look like right now, but it hasn't brushed her teeth or something. Well, one of her friends said, uh, oh, cool, Amber. Uh, she was beautiful, caring, and brilliant. But her friend said that she had to cut contact with her because of her husband. She was not stupid, but trapped. It's hard to get away from an abuser. Uh, he cut off every single support system that she had. And she said, I don't know if he's changed in 10 years, but I distanced. But when I knew him, Dustin's the husband, he was a monster. Says she filed a restraining order against him in 2009, which is now off his records. I hope he did not kill her, but every single person I've notified of her death has said, how did he do it? Or did he do it? So I looked for his, the restraining order filed, but given that she is a lawyer and that I'm sure that it's, hey, Sleuth Mom, I was just talking about you. I'm sure that it's gone now. So then people said that when he then everybody's like, oh, the husband was so concerned. Well, if you watch the video, he's changed his stories multiple times, but also, this is a little Chris Watts to me, has started to suggest methods. So he suggested, well, maybe the gash is from the dog scratching her. Okay, a dog scratch mark looks nothing like a gunshot wound. And then listen to this. They haven't released anything, but there was these little tiny, I could get close enough to read because everybody said the husband was being so cooperative. Well, if I read carefully enough then to the documents that they showed in the news, the little bit that they showed, it said that this is a deputy, I later attempted to obtain consent to search waiver to search the house. Dustin Westbury became uncooperative, and then he would only sign the consent to search to allow deputies only certain rooms. Yeah. And then, so I can't see all of it, but it says that because it doesn't show everything. It says something about he called an unknown something on his cell phone, who he says is a criminal defense attorney. This is the husband. Okay. And now listen to this. This is really sad. So this is the shape of the house when the police arrived. So it says, basically it said when they went into the residence, it was filthy. There was dog hair all over the floors, caked all over the furniture, and in the bedroom and upstairs family rooms, there were spider webs and dust on the ceilings and walls. Okay, I mean, we've all had kids, dog hair, we get it. But this part was gross. And dog feces caked on the floors of the upstairs family rooms. So you have an extremely successful, with her own law firm, lawyer, Lisa, with a husband who now friends are saying was actually, at least one friend was a monster, who she did have a restraining order against him, but that's off his records because she's an attorney, so I'm sure she got it off his record for him. We know that the house was disgusting. I mean, dog feces upstairs in the family rooms? That's disgusting. Caked in the family rooms? That's totally different than like your dog goes in and goes to the bathroom and oh my goodness, the owner died before she could clean it up. That's like gross. And then in most articles then saying all these articles and stations saying, oh, he was so cooperative, he just wants answers, blah 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 blah. Exactly, Emily. And now, like, in the print that you can read, that I'm like zooming in, when it says he's actually very unresponsive or uncooperative to certain things, wouldn't allow them to search certain rooms, and put a call in to unknown person that they say was a defense attorney. I mean, other than the dirty house, this has Chris Watts written all over it. Other than the fact that the 13-year-old boy found him. The unfortunate part is like the how and the why, because if the 13-year-old, it's my understanding that they were all home, so it doesn't totally make a lot of sense. It's very upsetting to think that the poor 13-year-olds, that the kids were even in the house. Yeah, Pointer Lover. Yeah, you're right, Pointer Lover. So if she was in a really bad depression, you're right, and was showing up to work looking like she hadn't brushed her hair, brushed her teeth, but at the same time, and if you see the video, the door ring, what do you call those things? Ring door rings, ring bell. Okay, I don't know. Rings. Okay, whatever. The doorbell thing. She looks, and look, we're moms, right? I get it, but no, she looks severely like something is not right. If he was in fact as horrible as it, ring doorbell, that's my new thing. How her friend knew him to be 10 years ago, like, to call somebody a monster is pretty bad. I would say that she might have, Pointer Lover might be right on point. That she was just to a point where I can't, now I'm just, where she was just depressed. His uncomfortableness with searching rooms is interesting. So it's really sad. Like, can we just, like, these family, the guys that think they're going to get away with it is just, and maybe he didn't do it. Maybe it was self. I mean, if he did do it, he's not very good at doing it, because, I mean, he's left many. Oh, so sorry, One Red Rose. So this is Lisa Westbury. It's been super hushed. Uh, she was a pretty well-known attorney who has I mean, everyone just absolutely adored her. There's not one bad thing I've seen anywhere written about this woman. She's got a good, I'm going to look into her partner too. Her best friend is her partner, another woman, and she was found on her bed, dead, by her 13-year-old. There was a large wound above her mouth, and some say it looked, two detectives thought it looked like a gunshot wound. One detective said it could have been a dog bite from their guard dog, but again, the two are very different. So the cause of death, they said, is still pending, but it is considered a criminal investigation. Now, let me ask you a question. So if it's saying it's considered a criminal investigation, that right there, is that basically saying, like, we're not believing dad, that, like, we're not buying anybody's story of drugs, right? Because everyone has said that's absolutely foolish. You would not touch drugs. But is that basically saying, like, we're not buying his crap and something happened? Or would they just say that no matter what until cause of death has gone through? Okay, Pointer Lover. That's what I was wondering. It didn't sound to me, but based on what law enforcement wrote, that they really bought any of his BS, especially not with him being as uncooperative as he started getting. Yeah, that's what I thought, Emily. And I mean, there's a pretty significant difference between a dog bite and a gunshot wound. Yeah, it's, and the hard part is my guess is because I noticed he had a judgment out on him for like $185, which is weird because you have a high profile attorney. Like, I mean, they usually can afford $185. Hey, Mod Squad. But I'm wondering if there were time periods that she had left him, like when she had a restraining order against him and stuff. Like, it's definitely a little bit bizarre. And I definitely feel that my theory is either it was self inflicted because she was obviously, hey, Pamela, in a state of depression. I mean, can you imagine? Like, Mod Squad, like living where there's like dog feces caked upstairs in the family rooms, there's kids in my 13-year-old son would flip out. Like if I was living in that state, he would be like, no, he'd be cleaning it up. He couldn't take it. No, you're fine, One Red Rose. This is in Tampa, Florida. Lisa Westbury. It's so funny, the media though, because every media thing you read is the husband is searching for answers. The husband is just wants answers. All this like the husband is this, how could a lawyer, blah, the perfect life. And then I read this thing from her friend that says like 10 years ago this man was a monster and was completely abusive. uh, then you actually read little pieces that the news happens to slip of their hey Brittany, oh thanks Britt, of what actually the crime scene was like and the husband actually was like at the crime scene. Like, yeah, he did plenty of interviews suggesting how she died, suggesting that it could have been a dog scratch, or suggesting that it was the guard dog, or all like he's trying to find answers but won't let him search certain rooms. And then you're like, okay, so he wasn't this stand up guy that everyone thinks. No, they didn't, Pointer Lover. That's the thing. There's two guns, according to the husband, there's two guns that were in the garage, but the police didn't take any, and he just can't understand why. Well, based on, and no pill bottles alert, she wasn't taking antidepressants, anything. Based on what we would see from the actual police thing, I think they know more than the husband thinks they know, you know? Yeah, Emily, I think that's the next step for sure. It's just he does, Pointer Lover. I'm sorry, all I could think about was Chris Watts because, but I'm sorry. Well, we know Chris Watts what he did to his girls. If you were that much of a scumbag person, first of all, that you would take your wife and take your children's mother, but if he did something to her and he allowed his 13-year-old son to find his mom, I'm glad you said that, Pointer Lover, about the depression because look, now that I think about that Ring doorbell, because that's my new word, um, based on her appearance and the things people were saying about her, it would Britt, it's a rabbit hole because there's so little on it. It just happened. Lisa Westbury, Brittany. Anything you find on it, the better. Because I also too Rena, I also too, I just read that comment out about the from the friend calling saying no, he was a monster 10 years ago. She had a search warrant. Well, guess what comment's been removed by the news? That comment. So I'm so glad I got it. But I'm just saying, if oh hey Brandy, if it like oh my gosh, it is Mod Squad because again, so even in Chris Watts, there really was no winners. There's not a winner in that situation whatsoever. Like at all. And there won't be a winner in this situation because if dad comes out to be the guilty one, Well, you've got 2 kids now without parents. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. Oh no, Rena. I'm so sorry. That's probably a pretty good indication you have it. It's like Sarah Gilpin. Can we just for a second, sorry to switch topics, to this Sleuth Mom, are you still in here? You need to calm me down. Okay. So her on again, off again boyfriend, they've been on again, off again since 2013. So this girl, sorry, I'm all over the place. Yes, I don't know when Red Rose. See, they haven't said that either yet. Just that he found her. However, they did say they did show the ring doorbell of her coming in the house, and she didn't leave her anything for the last few hours until she passed away. I think it was nighttime though. I think it was during the middle of the night that she might have passed away. Sleuth Mom, yeah, I said we're not touching Dylan's case because God bless you for that. Okay, so that's what I wanted, why I wanted Sleuth Mom. I wanted her to confirm this. So Sarah Gilpin, guys, she's 14. This predator, and we will call him a predator. Oh no, Rena. Has been around her. Isaac the Moobs Melder, because that's what we call him, has been around her since she was 6. On again, off again. 6. She's 14. Oh my goodness. She is, from my understanding, with her dad and her stepmom now, but that girl has so much healing. So she's been with them since she was 6 is longer than I thought. Holy crap. So, oh my goodness. Apparently, they were on, her mom and this boyfriend were on the, yeah, Sleuth Mom. So, okay. Oh, Brent, be careful. Ask Sleuth Mom. Yeah, Sleuth Mom. Yeah, oh man. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm skipping around because this Sarah Gilpin, I just saw something come up about her and it's driving me nuts. Yeah, so the relationship had been romantic with Isaac for at least 2 years. Okay, so we know that at least 2 years she's on again and off again with Moobs. And that, but Moobs had been around Sarah since she was 6. My guess is Moobs was using Mom to get to Sarah. So then they break up, they're in the off again stage, but Mom still lets Moobs come over and hang out with the kids. And I'm not sure if you guys caught this the other day. Yes, they were found in a cave. They said, based on what they found in the cave, they don't think that anyone was helping them. But they've been in a cave then since what? May 13th? So then, oh my gosh, you're kidding me, Sleuth Mom. Oh my gosh! I wish this had alcohol, not Diet Coke. Oh my gosh! I need to digest that for a second. Are y'all seeing what Sleuth Mom just put? Sarah and Isaac have been in a relationship. So Mom was like, "Oh my, oh my gosh, I can't. I'm sorry. Where's Punk at? Because Punk at would be punching something right now. I swear. I hope that those babies, those other 2 boys, are out of her care. You guys, I have no tolerance for. I am just like, I have no tolerance. This is just. And they already tried to run away in January. I hope he does, Sleuth Mom. That means she was 11. Yeah, Sleuth Mom, I saw they tried to run away and got stopped in January. And now it doesn't sound like Dad didn't attempt to try to have a relationship. It sounds like one of those that, yeah, Britt, I'm telling you, ask Sleuth Mom. She's been through the ringer just for stating facts. It's been really rough. So I just don't. You've got so much. I'm not saying don't cover the case. Just cover straight facts and don't get wrapped up in the PI stuff, because when I saw what Sleuth Mom was going through, where is Sarah now? Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Sleuth Mom. Sarah is in, to the best of my understanding, according to her stepmom, she is with her stepmom and her dad now in a whole different state. And I believe as well as her brothers who are younger. I just can't fathom letting my daughter date a 40-year-old man. Doesn't it make you wonder, did Mom know all along where they were? But Mom still got that or sure got that fundraiser up quick to yeah, that's what I was saying. See, Brittany, Sleuth Mom's had 3 followers contacted on their personal phones by the PI, Jim. My gosh. Yeah, yeah, ugh. And all Sleuth Mom has done was have the family, have Mom on. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, creators, any creators are getting just. And Britt, that is not to discourage you. You talk about it if you want to talk about it. I mean, telling facts is fine. Just don't get, I would be cautious about getting too deep into it. Jen Sharp could handle it. I personally could not handle it. Hey, Aussie True Crime. But yeah, the Sarah Gilpin thing is just, I think Mom's going to jail. Sarah is in her dad's care, to my understanding, in a different state, and her stepmom's. I do know her stepmom advocated, I mean, her dad and her stepmom were like the ones that tried to look for her. Oh, thanks, Robin. Um, what I saw Mom do was put a fundraiser up to get a lawyer to fight Dad for custody. So, I mean, I guess that counts as something, right? Oh, and I mean, I saw her mom put something up about how the town focused too much on finding somebody that committed larceny instead of finding her daughter. Well, I mean, I'm going to guarantee you that Dad had no idea that they tried to run away together in January because he lives in a different state. It's just crazy. Yeah, Dylan. I think Dylan's parents are really stepping back. Like I said, they're just waiting for, concrete stuff to come back because now things are running wild. And no new news, Sleuth, on Aiden. I haven't heard anything as far as any updates of potential of finding him. Okay, so the only one that I would really listen to is, if you want to hear from Mom, would be Sleuth Mom. Hey, MJ's Life, because she speak. Oh, good, Sleuth Mom. They speak directly, like. So here's the deal with Sleuth Mom is she's getting like, so people like are going after her, right? Like PI and everybody go after her saying like Sleuth Mom hasn't given her opinion or doesn't really give her opinion one way or the other. She lets the parents tell their story. That's it. That's it. Like she doesn't say what she believes happened or whether she agrees with certain things or not. All I've ever heard is she asks questions and lets the family tell their story. And now, holy cow. Yeah. It's nuts. If you're gonna be like, I think if you're gonna be a creator and have like I don't know. I think you have to be non-biased when you have the family on, if that makes sense. Like, you can't have, exactly, right. Exactly, Sleuth Mom. See, you can't have the family on and then be like, well, you need to believe that he was gay or something like you can't do that. You have to just ask the questions and let them tell their story. Is my opinion. You know, it's just my opinion. You have, especially this, I don't know. Because then exactly, sleuth. Exactly right. Advocacy, especially when I even heard somebody say, "Do they think that Aiden and Dylan ran away together on one of those Facebooks?" Are you okay? I'm not saying that things aren't possible. I'm not saying that that would be impossible. If it is, I would be very, very surprised. But I think there's zero evidence that even remotely like suggests that Aiden and Dylan ever even spoke to each other. So, yeah, so that is, I think that's right. So that it can create more problems, I think, in the end. And I think if you are going to take on a family and allow the family to use your channel as a platform, you need to keep it straight up asking questions. Yes, Aiden hidden them. That was funny. Sleuth Mom. Aiden hid in the mountains for 1 month so him and Dylan could run off with the 80K. With no shoes, Sleuth Mom, no shoes or food or water for a month. Yeah, do that, MJ's life. Do that. No, Aiden and Dylan, I don't think so either, Pointer Lover. I did at the beginning until I heard the full details from Aiden's mom. And then I realized, oh, yeah, like, no, she's on point. She's, she knows what she's talking about. The facts are the facts. It's just where, she has an idea of where she thinks he is, just getting to, it's just, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they have anything to do with each other at all. And then today somebody put on the Facebook site, there's helicopters circling, circling one area. My family's about to run in here because there was a fire. So it's just, yeah, it's so crazy. But I just got on a lot of random different, yeah, street shoes, yeah, no shoes, street shoes. He's, yeah, I like her channel. I like the, straight up just facts to me. Hold on 1 second.
What?
I'm live, so.
I know.
All right. I'm in the middle of something, and my friend just died in Fortnite, guys.
Are you playing Fortnite?
No, I'm out of live, but
I just deleted my golf game.
My husband just deleted his golf game. He must have been convicted.
No.
Did you get a ticket for playing golf while you were driving?
When we were going there?
Did he?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Come on.
Yeah. Your face is not even in the screen. Get down here and get in the screen. No. Yeah. Poor Brittany's all scared now because we all convinced her, like, don't go near Dylan's case. But yeah.
Wait, Mommy, didn't you say someone had a son that played Fortnite and he is
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do have a friend that plays. Yep, I will get her kid's screen name for you, okay?
wait, but I need my
Okay, gotcha.
and headphones. Well, headphones are mic is on. Stop you.
That's my niece. All right, go. I'll be done.
And now
Alright.
we got 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Okay, in a minute if you're nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely think all sides need to be looked at. I just like the way that Sleuth does it for sure with when she has a family. I think you have to be respectful. So both Aiden's mom and Dylan's mom will be on this week. Oh my gosh, my kids are just, I love them. Right? We love them. We love the children, don't we?
What I've been told.
That's what he's been told. So what other cases? I know you guys said Memphis 3 would be good to look into, so I'm going to start looking at that. I can't believe I've never heard of that. That's nuts. Lisa Westbury, I think we're about to see a Barry Morphew type thing. Yeah, exactly, Sleuth Mom. Oh, that's a good one, Brandy. Yep. Pamela. Mine's grumpy too. Well, exactly, Sleuth Mom. And you might have your opinions about the whole thing, but really, at the end of the day, they don't matter, you know? Like, I think it's one. Oh, I will, Pamela. That's a good one. Good idea. I think it's one thing to, if you say, like Sleuth Mom was saying, she'll put this is speculation. So it's one thing to say, like, here's what I think, or, could this have been a possibility? But I think that immediately when you have the family on and stuff, you kind of lose that right anymore, if that makes sense. Like, in my opinion, you can't then like go and have a different, well, this is what I think happened, and then be like, oh, mom, let me you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird. I don't know. And learned about the 8-year-old left for dead. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right, Sleuth Mom. Yep, exactly, Pamela. Jennifer Schuett. I'll have to look at hers. I was also looking at Kathy Joe told me another one. Zahara, I think is how you say it. Baker. Which was crazy. Oh, I bet Brent. Oh, okay. There's so many crazy cases right now. I feel like the world's going mad. Absolutely mad. Dugos. Okay, I'll look at that one too. Please keep recommendations coming. I'm always willing to look at things. And as far as like, oh, I'll have to look at that one, Pamela. Like, as far as Aiden and Dylan, I just kind of piggyback off Sleuth Mom and fill you guys in on what what I know. I think that he was 19 and he probably did have things he didn't tell his mom, but I mean, I'm 40 and I still have things that I don't tell my mom. So I mean, it's just, yeah.
Like what?
Hey, Tia. Oh, MJ's like, yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, pick that up. It won't pick up.
Tia, when is your Adam Walsh thing?
I didn't have any
Okay,
popcorn.
Elijah, bring this back.
It was Elijah because he had the one. He's the one that had the popcorn.
Haven, give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm waiting to see when Tia's, or did she already have it? What's some other good ones? The Michelle Carter one I watched. 9:30. Yes. Okay, 9:30 tonight, guys. Eastern, Tia. Check out Tia Dashes. Oh, you're awesome, Tia. Yeah, I'll be there. And Tia, I am going to cover it. I just want you to cover it first. Adrian Jones. What is that case? I feel like I've heard about it. Amber, I'm really tired of you being a good mom and making your kids dinner. Come on. My husband's cleaning the house. Because he's my servant. No, I'm just kidding. I'm looking up Adrian Jones. Solo. That is awful. The Adrian Jones one is awful, Solo. And I just saw the headline. My kids are cleaning up. Something happened? Yes, Diane Downs. Yes, there's so many.
Mommy, this is the last time you'll be seeing us. Trust us.
Oh, that's nice, Pamela. That is a very bad. Hey, Tara, that is a very bad Solo. Again, what? No, I was looking at the Adrian Jones case. I didn't want to say it in front of the kids who are in and out, so kind of. Google it, MJ's life, and just brace yourself. Okay, I'll check that out, Solo. If I do Michelle, I will do Michelle Carter if I can swim in your pool, Pamela. Deal. I've watched a what do you call those things? Documentary on that case, and it is a really good one. That consequences. Yes, I would say I cookish 4 to 5 times a week. We have a rule in our house that we do pretty well of sticking to of one. Oh, Brandy, I just thought one. We only let the kids eat out once a week, so which is hard because we have a lot of sports and different things. But financially, when we lived in Texas, we were eating out because of sports like so much, and now for a family of 5 to eat out, it's ridiculous. And so we try to limit that to one night a week, and they've done pretty good with that. And then my kids are so picky. I just wish that they would eat more, but we do. But I try to stick to that. It is, Pamela. It is. So, and I have one. My oldest would love to do nothing but eat out, but they're getting somehow. I just wish that I would have done better when they were littler at exposing them and making them eat more. When my kids were younger, my oldest never, like, he just wouldn't eat for the life of. And so the doctor, and he was tiny, so the doctor said, just whatever he'll eat, let him eat. Just leave food out and stuff and let him eat. And I get that to a point, but now I'm like kind of paying the price for that too. Yeah, exactly, Brandy. We do like, oh, really, Amber? Did anyone, my kids love fruit and they love veggies. Did you guys notice that that is like the most expensive thing now? Like they're almost making it where it's becoming impossible for families to eat healthy, to let their kids eat or to have their kids eat healthy. Like it's really sad. You can roast potatoes in an air fryer. Wow. You can cook chicken in an air fryer? Like real, like, okay, well, I guess it's all real chicken. Yeah, fruit up here. Okay, is fruit in the South like cheaper? Yes, we use Aldi's a lot. Is fruit in the South cheaper because it's easier to get? In New York, it feels really expensive, but oh, that's awesome, Brandy. Is it? We're so close to getting to a point where we can get a house that just so close yet feels so far away. But I tell my kids all the time, "You're in New England? Ooh, Tara, nice area. Go Patriots." I'm a Bills fan, but um, the worst thing that ever happened to us, my husband and I, when we got married and got out of college, was credit cards were just thrown at us from every angle. It's insane. It's like credit card companies just see you, these fresh-blooded kids, and we would just charge and charge, and we just destroyed our credit. And we've rebuilt it and working really hard and finally getting to a point. But oh my goodness, even now my daughter will be like, "Can I get just like a prepaid?" She's never getting, she's 12, credit card. But they just don't understand the concept and want credit cards so bad and have no idea. It is one of, hey Jen, it is was it just, I mean, is it every college? Tell me you guys had credit cards thrown at, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like we would get $10,000 credit card offers and things. Yeah. Yes, we're a huge Red Sox family, but Bills. But yeah, I just think that the credit card companies attack out of college kids, in my opinion. I mean, gosh, what my brother-in-law got one for like 25 grand. It's just insane. They're just like, here you go. Oh, a local butcher shop. My in-laws always get us Omaha steaks for like birthday gifts and stuff. But
We need an open freezer so we
we
can
need
get
an
some
open
meat.
freezer so we can get a ton of meat. And we eat a lot of venison hot dogs. We do like those a lot. Get offers, but just got one through my credit union. So my husband's in the Navy, so we like Navy Federal. We use a lot of their stuff. Go Yankees! Yeah, our friendship would be done. Amber, yep. Tia, exactly. See, your daughter just got her daughter young got a Discover card for 20K. Like that's what and then they have kids, and we were like, "You mean we got to pay this off? Like all of it?" It's yeah, and you're right too, Amber, about the student loans because so my sister-in-law went to NYU for her master's, went to a really expensive one for her, and she was like, they sold her on the fact that she would get a much better job if she went to NYU. Okay, so she said she's got a great job, but she's like, do you know how many interviews actually even cared that I went to NYU? No, none of them, really. And now she's working in a nonprofit job just so that after, I mean, it's like 70 grand a year or something like that for NYU that she has to like be at for 10 years to get her loans forgiven because she just had so much and they just had her convinced that if she went to NYU, she would just get a job way above. And yeah, she said that actually is not the case at all. They didn't really care. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm sure it does, but no one she said had ever asked her, like, or taken into account that she went to NYU over. Pamela, are you? That's crazy. Yeah, that's so funny, Pamela. Yeah, my husband has his degree and he doesn't.
That's high school.
You did not get your G. I said you have your degree.
Oh,
Oh, that's right, Amber. You were telling me about that. I know MJ's life. It's just really out of control. It's getting so bad. There was somebody up here that said something. She was like, I get free money. Oh my gosh, Tia. Tia's like, give me the card now. Pointer lover, you like venison as well? Yes. The venison is good. I don't like it gamey, but I do like the hot dogs. I can't blame them, Amber. If I have a mod in here, can you drop Jen's channel too and MJ's life channel? Well, MJ, just drop your channel. No, I think jobs care about like your grade point average when you were there, but she's a social worker. They didn't care if she got her social worker degree at NYU or Buff State. Like it doesn't. Just say it. That's funny, Pamela. And I love venison jerky. Could you picture being Tia's daughter, knowing Tia, like coming up and be like, hey, Brandy, you better be dropping your channel too, coming up and be like, hey, Mom, I got free money, 20 grand. And Tia just being like, and I'll take that. And that's what my brother, yeah, see MJ's like, that's what my brother did. He like lived his college years off of student loans and stuff. And then he's like, yeah, I've got to pay those back now. So, and yeah, Amber's husband has no degree, but does it very, very well. So, but he also works very hard. And Amber, you make a lot. Yes, they are pointer lover. You make a lot of sacrifices. What did I just do? Too, as well. So Amber is very humble, but he makes very good money, but you sacrifice a lot of weekends and stuff, and it's a high stress job and stuff. So I mean, I'm just saying you do very well with that part. Free money. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Pamela, yeah. My 13-year-old's biggest thing now is, what are we broke? What are we broke? And we're like, no, son, we're not broke. But did you want to move into like a full house ever? Or like, I'm sorry that we can't go to 7-Eleven again today. It's everything. Like when he'll say something, he'll be like, and I'll say, oh, don't take any out of savings or something. I want to leave savings in there. And he'll be like, what are we broke? It's just, when my daughter was in college, I gave her my credit card to use in case. Oh, one red rose. They do, Amber. You know, I should have said that MJ's life is one red rose. I remember Shaquille O'Neal is so awesome because his kids get nothing. He doesn't give them any handouts. And he said, I always tell my son when my son comes to me and said, Dad, but we're rich. He'll say, no, son, we're not rich. I'm rich. You are poor. So like they've all gone to regular college like everyone else and put themselves through school. And I think one kid, like one of his daughters is a teacher or something. It's just like he's very transparent. Hey, Save Robbie. Kudos on can you drop Save Robbie's channel on the mud run? Always wanted to do one. Very scared I can't make it to 3 miles or the 10 miles or however many miles it is. So good for you. And that whole swinging thing that you did, always wanted to try that, but just so scared. That, Robbie, I mean, those are so. I worked at one once. Three miles, yeah, just 3 miles in the mud is just so hard. Is it? Well, Robbie, you gave me hope because you said you're scared of heights, but you love this ride. So that like makes me think that it would be still okay and still fun. Okay, Pamela, I think I could do that. Hey, Danielle, the end of the mud run, the electric thing where it zaps you is what I'm really most scared of. Unless they took that part out. Yeah, that swing Robbie did. If you haven't seen it, go to his channel. It's oh good, Go to his channel and see his swinging thing. It's crazy. Jen, oh my goodness. That's hilarious. How much is that? Or I know, like if you, oh, my youngest today said, "Where's all my clothes?" And I said, "I know I have to do laundry tomorrow, but Daddy put some of your stuff in your drawer." And my husband is folding two, like I have a good husband, and he goes, "This is why I need new clothes." Okay, so you need new clothes because you can't do your own laundry, or like, yes, and Robbie's engaged. Go to Save Robbie's channel. He's got a whole bunch of stuff happening right now. Oh, did you, Pamela? That's awesome. Yeah, Amber, I know. I'm just gonna start telling him, yes, yes, we are broke. Yeah, this is why I need new clothes. No, you're not getting new clothes because we're on summer. You just do what every other kid does and wear the same thing over and over and over. Problem solved. How do any of your kids do their own laundry? Like what's the age do you think? My youngest is 10. Yeah, I don't know about. I'm pretty particular about my washing machine because it's really nice. Wait, Jen said, yeah, me too, kid. I'm barely big. 11, 12, yeah. Oh gosh, Pamela. LFT. Your wife won't let you do laundry, Sam. For a while, I wouldn't let my husband because I was really like, um, because we had never had like a really good washer, and this one is a smart washer, but I don't know how to hook it up yet after a year of having this. So, but now he's allowed to do laundry. Oh, yeah, Jen. Well, then I said to my 13-year-old, because he does like to build and stuff, I got a bug. I said, you are building me a clothesline this week, okay? And you are going to, I know I'm moving in with Tia, and you're going to do it because I know he can do it. It's a very simple one. And I said, I'll give you $20. And then he goes, well, you're not hanging my clothes outside. Now you guys will know where I get this. And I said, okay, you're not hanging my clothes outside. And I said, okay, why do you not want me to hang your clothes outside? He said, because bugs are going to get on it. Like he's just like me. Okay, wait, what did MJ? Robbie, make Michael do your laundry. 7th grade, yeah. I just need to know I am going to tell you I have enabled my children. My husband's going to tune in soon because way, 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 way too much, and they do nothing. And because I don't want the fight, I'll just go ahead and do it. And now I'm paying the price. So I'm trying to figure out within reason what is appropriate for their ages because of the fact that I will go insane this summer. I'm a Taurus too, Robbie. Yes. In fact, my 10-year-old is like, he'll like get something in his food he doesn't like, so he'll just like throw it, and then I'll yell at him and he'll have to go get it and stuff. But yeah, it's just really, it's gotten bad. I am, say Robbie, yep, May 18th. Yes. See, we're Taurus. I am not the tidiest person, but I do. All right, see you at 9:30, LFT. We are, say Robbie. We are. But I do need to, I think my 10-year-old can handle sweeping the floor and things like that, so. That's awesome, Danielle. So the kids do clean the rooms. I'm looking at my husband because he will like lay the law. All right, see ya, Pamela. Okay, Jen. He will go upstairs, and I know when. So this is typically what happens. He'll go upstairs and then lay the law down, and you'll see them scramble, and then my youngest will come in and go, Mommy, Daddy's making me clean my room. Can you please help me? And then I'll say, no, your dad said you have to do it. And then it'll last for another 5 minutes where he'll just kind of like boo-hoo, and then they do it, and it's all okay. So, but we went from true crime to Taurus to, it's just channels so ADD. New place, 90s and dates, yes. I'm so excited for Robbie moving into his new place in July. Jen, if your kids and my kids got together, I'm thinking frat house type of because oh my gosh. Yeah, Amber, exactly. It's this pitiful MJ's life Scorpio. Yeah, I'm constantly just I know I've seen so many changes in Robbie in the last couple of months since he's so happy and just really trying. Yeah, I've seen so many good changes. Bye, Tia. We'll see you later for on your thing. Yeah. So there's some mornings I'll come down here and because I have fallen asleep and the kids stayed up or something, and I'll come down and be like, "Did we have a frat party? Like, what happened to our house?" Like, I'm telling you, it's just how do little bodies make so much of a mess? Oh, really, Amber? Well, part of my problem is I grew up with a mom who made us do nothing. So, like, my brother will call my mom, used to, not anymore. His wife would not do this. From his room, he would call her in the living room to like make him eggs. She would bring it to him in his room, and then he would call her when he was done to take his dish to the sink. And she would do it. It's nuts. It's crazy. I know, Emily, right? Now it's his wife is like this Long Island, how do you explain, like, blunt, like, I mean, he would like, he would die if he told her to do that. Like, she would not have that. Yep, exactly. Yeah, you're right, Brandy. Oh, for sure, Danielle. Yep. MJ's life. Him and my mom are really close, and it's the boy and the baby and Sam. There you go, Sam. That would be an amazing, amazing. Yeah, now my brother's like super tidy, and like I said, his wife would be like, "Yeah, okay." His wife would not gel with that. Yeah. But my mom, well, and it is a problem, and we've had to tell my mom because I have children that will say no, like going to the store to get them something, like, and then she will, those are Haven's pants. She will say, so they'll call my mom at like 8:45 because she lives down the road and say, Nana, can you take me to 7-Eleven or something like that? And she'll go out at 8:45 and get him stuff. So I'm like, Mom, you don't have, like, no, say no, say no. So she's working on it. Oh, wow, Amber. That's rough. It's a hard line because that is, a love. Like, my mom does enjoy doing that stuff. But at the same time, like, I want her to know they love them. They love her because she's Nana, not because she does things for them. And they do, but um, she doesn't need to go out of her house at 8:45 to get them a Slurpee or a slushie or something like that. Danielle, yeah, I thought about, so that I'm talking this through because it's a big issue right now in our house with summer vacation. And so I'm trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to do this? What are we going to, because I can't handle them staying up late all night and then sleeping all day. And, that's okay right now as far as that hasn't been so bad, but the chaos of the trashed house will make me go nuts. So I'm thinking maybe the allowance. Oh, MJ's life. Is she Emily? All right, Brandy, you have a good Sunday night. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna hop off here, take a shower, I think, and then get ready to watch Tia's live and LFT's live. If you want to go anywhere, have device. Yeah, MJ's life. I've got to crack the whip and deal with the whining. I think because I don't want to take the whining, so I just do it. But Danielle, Tia Dash and LFT Decipher podcast are doing an Adam Walsh live. I wanted to check out at 9:30. Yeah, I know, Amber. It's just nuts. Getting into the summer routine is like my daughter has softball camp. Starts at noon. She's like, so early? Uh, Noon. You can do it. You can do it. Together we will make this happen. But all right, yeah. Well, this was fun. I enjoyed talking, and now I have some cases we're gonna look at. And Sam, no, unfortunately, nothing yet. Aiden's mom is going to be on Sleuth Mom's live, or yes, this week. I'll find out when. Hopefully, something here in the future. I know the last search they did for him, MJ's life, that they did not find him, obviously, but they did find some things that they said like made progress. So let's hope for both Dylan and Aiden's sake they're found soon. So noon is early when it's summer, but all right, guys. Well, have a really great night. You guys are awesome, and we'll talk to you soon.